I never realized how immersed I had been in the arts as a child. I was the kid who would rather paint a picture than play on a soccer team. Boredom, to me, was just an opportunity to create something, because to me, creating is a pastime. Apart from a 45-minute-a-week session, we were rarely nurtured artistically at school. I guess I never really chose to follow artistic ways, but it just happened. I was attracted to what the creative mind could do. I have always, and always will, follow this directive. My choice to even apply it in the Natomas Charter was a struggle, one that I almost abandoned because of my destructive thought processes, in which I would question what I want and how the want would become reality. While going through the application process, I would think along the lines of not being serious enough to go to an arts academy. I decided, however, that if I was not serious about it, I would not be contemplating going to the school in the first place. At some indeterminable point during my high school career, I decided that I was being too constrictive in my art. I believe it was somewhere between freshman and sophomore year, around the time I started exploring other ventures of creativity. Through visual art classes at Natomas Charter School, I learned the skills and abilities to expand what I see as art, and therefore how I practice it. I learned to see things not as they are, but how they could be. Because of this, I found sketchbooks during my career at Charter to be redundant and downright annoying, which is ironic because of the theme of my portfolio. I became content following the blueprint in my mind, and for a long while abandoned the sketchbook completely. Though, as part of my expanding artistic repertoire, I decided to restart the use of a sketchbook as a journal for my artistic thoughts. Doing this allowed me to become more liberal with my creations, allowing myself to explore new opportunities and possibilities for improvement. Natomas Charter School has opened my eyes as to what art is, how the world receives it, and how I interpret it. Before I came to Natomas Charter, it was very difficult for me to interact with people. Simply put, I was shy. And though I did not realize it at the time, my choice to apply at Natomas Charter School would connect me with new people who would be heavily influential to me as an artist. It was through the people I met as a result of Charter that allowed me to open up and discover things about me that I would never be able to develop. Going to Charter also led me to rekindle friendships from my elementary school days, people who, if at the same school as me, I would rarely have even talked to. These three people became my best friends, and I owe my life at current to them. I don't believe it possible that my existence on this earth could be without a sense of creativity. Whether as a hobby or as a career, art and the people involved with it will always be with me. Not only will I follow artistic endeavors, but I will push the boundaries of what we know as art. I will always paint, draw, and certainly even build ceramic sculptures, but I am ambitious. I want to build real, tangible things. A career opportunity I've often considered is that of architecture, because building houses looks to be a fun and artistic experience. My physically oriented mind sees it not as a challenge of knowledge, but as a challenge of ability. In order for life to be truly lived, it must be full of challenges, not for the sake of a challenge, but to be fun, because life is only as rich and as valuable as you make it.